Hey guys, how's it going? Your real quick discussion about Graves' disease. A few days ago, we discussed about Hashimoto's thyroiditis, right? There, the thyroid gland gets attacked by our own body, and then it's not able to make enough thyroid hormone. But then in Graves' disease, this is also an autoimmune condition. The thyroid gland gets into overproduction. It's in the other end of the spectrum of these thyroid disorders, okay? So in hyperthyroidism, when the thyroid gland is making too much of thyroid hormone, what happens is, you start needing a lot of food because your metabolic rate is very high. You're burning all the calories like crazy. No matter how much you eat, you are not able to gain any weight. You have heat intolerance because your body is kind of warm. Your heart rate is just fast. Okay, and then people have diarrhea because it stimulates gastrointestinal motility. So they start having diarrhea. And then women, their periods get less frequent, and then they don't have much of a period bleeding. So these are all the opposite effect of hypothyroidism, because in the hypothyroidism everything would be opposite. There they have constipation, they have cold intolerance, they gain weight, they have frequent menstruation, they bleed too much, so those kinds of things. But here everything is the opposite. So in Hashimoto's, the first condition where they have low thyroid hormone, what happens is the antibody, thyroid peroxidase antibody, so it goes and binds to that enzyme that's required in the production of thyroid hormone. But then in Graves' disease, the antibody that's formed is against the thyroid stimulating hormone receptor. So it goes and binds the TSH receptor on the thyroid gland. And when it does that, it ends up just putting it into overproduction. Interesting, isn't it? So unlike, the Hashimoto's thyroiditis, where you can just give them a thyroid hormone pill and fix the problem, here you need to slow down the thyroid production. And there are many medications like methimazole and propylthiouracil. Uracil. You got to use those, and then you got to give them beta blockers to tone down the sympathetic system. So many different things are done, and when the patients are in hyperthyroid for too long period of time, they can really end up with serious problems, including thyroid toxicosis. They can get mental health problems from it, and then the heart can go into heart failure, and then the heart can go into atrial fibrillation and all that. So hyperthyroidism is a pretty dangerous condition, as these are on opposite end of the spectrum. And then frequently Graves' disease patients may have family members that are Hashimoto's, because all these things occur like a genetic cluster. You may have cousins who have, one of them might have Graves and the other one might have Hashimoto's, those kinds of things, okay? Because these are inherited. I'll talk to you later in my next post. Goodbye.